Going live. Hello and welcome to another episode of GameHammer Live. And we're coding a game live on air because that's what we do on this channel. We code games live. So, well, sometimes we do. Sometimes we play games. How are we doing? We got St. Martin of Tours in and Retro Rambles. I hope you're both having a good night. So, I'm just going to set up the system so that we can get the window capturing working properly with Retro Virtual Machine. There we go. Okay, let's move straight over to the game coding because, well, I did make a couple of changes last night. I'm going to say that straight off. So if I bring up this into test game, you might notice it's all red, green and pink and all of that. But I've changed the colours on the enemies. So now everything looks a bit different, you know? So that's nice. And it's all about sleigh parts. I want to do a few changes to make it even more substantial in terms of how the game works. But for the majority, we are at that point in the game design where actually we've got the majority of stuff done. We've been setting up a Wi-Fi extender. Ooh. Hi Dave Holloway, how you doing? So we go to here, we have 5 sleigh parts. There you are. Collected enough parts of your sleigh to go home. Christmas is saved. Game over. We'll sort that out as well. That ending doesn't quite go with what I want. But here we are. Yes, it is Christmas Eve, also known as Christmas Adam. Merry Christmas Adam to you all. So hi Gurphy, how you doing? Hi Dave Holloway, hi Retro Rambles, and hi Martin Vegas. Right, let's do what we need to do. So, we've got some objects that don't work. And I don't know why they don't work. So, we've got those. And this, I kind of want to make this look a bit more interesting. So I'm going to do something here that just gives it a little bit of more texturing, you know? Like this. Just to give it a bit more oomph and a bit more to it. That is, yeah, that's the position I wanted in. That's fine. Right. We haven't got much in the way of space to try and faff about with it on here, but it kind of works. So, yeah. That one you can't, but there you are. So now we've got that, and it'll look a little bit different. Not a huge amount. I think all of the Santa pieces are over here, aren't they? Yeah, that kind of works. Right. So that, just to make that look a bit different. So what I'm going to do now is try and put in a passport. We need a passport. Otherwise, what's the point of telling Santa that he needs to find his passport on the front page? You've put your router password into on your phone. Cool. Right, we've got this here. Right, I'm going to put P. Let's see if I can do this. And T. So I need this to be one further along, don't I? Otherwise it won't work. Right, let's do that. There's his passport. There's Santa's passport. So, yeah. So that's... I can have a little bit there like that. I don't know what that... I don't know what this is. It just looks like something that you might have on a passport. There. Started in room 1. Yeah, no Patrick again. I don't know what's going on with Patrick. I hope that he's okay. Right, passport starts there. So now we're going to go into the event screen and main loop. Right, if object like that, yeah, go for that. If object equals 0, sound 3, I'm going to do the entire thing again. Beep 50, sound 3, get object, score 100, add 1 to B. That line, I'm going to actually take that out. And if I go down further like this, let line equals 4, let column equals 25, show score, let line equals, don't stop dictation, get off the screen. Oh, line equals 11, let column equals 25, display B. Now I've put that there so that we can deal with all of this stuff without having to have picked up anything up. It will slightly slow the game down, but I don't think it's going to slow it down that much. And it will mean that always we have our system running for displaying stuff. Let's not make the generalizations and accusations, man. The last thing we want is to be looking like bad people. Right, so we've got this, and all the time, whenever we're moving, it's checking whether we've picked stuff up. All of these still work. I know you're kidding, but the internet doesn't take things in the right way these days. There's always someone that will cause a fuss. So we're checking out all of this and making sure that it works. And there we go. There we go. That's that. And if I just go back to here. Right, there we go. Right. So let's go down to here. That's not where we need to be. Right, if we go over this way, jump up here and up and up. We now have 5 slave parts. Can we pick that up? No. Even though we have specifically coded something extra to detect that particular object on its own, we can't get it. We can't pick it up. It won't take it. We don't get it, ever. Even though we've got a passport. We can't pick it up. Even though we've got the code in there for it. But the slave parts have been updated, the lives have been updated, and the score's been updated. So that's fine, that works. So why can't we get to it? Where's the event? What's wrong with the event? I don't see what the problem is. Game initialization. Oh, hang on. Go to events. Game initialization. Where is it? Here we are. There we are. We're just setting everything up. We've got B set to 0, so it's always the right situation for the number of things when we start. Are you okay, Jen? What? I genuinely don't know. Someone's broken our bathroom door. Yet another thing we have to sort out in the new year? Lovely. Right. So I don't know what to make of that. To sort that out. Let's have a look in main loop 2. Have we accidentally sorted something? Main loop 2. Let's have a look at main loop 2. We have nothing in there. Okay. Yeah, one side of the door, it's a sliding door, and one side of it drops down, so now we can't move anything. How you doing, Andy? Welcome to the show. Right, we've got What's restart screen? Okay, let A equals 0, let line equals 7, display, let column equals 25, display lives. Lovely, that's all that's in there. So that's not... I genuinely don't get why this isn't working. Here's our main loop. There's nothing in here that should be causing me problems. Detect object. Just put it in twice. Let's see if that works. Do we need it in twice? Otherwise, we've only got 5 things to pick up. I mean, I can make a game with 5 things. It's not that big an issue. The problem, I'm just cheesing it to get around there. The problem is that it's not meant to be like that. Yeah, it just literally will not take it. It doesn't want... Okay, we've got a problem then. Yeah, it just doesn't do it. How fantastic. So that's just lovely. That's just... I genuinely don't know why that's a problem. An issue like that. Right, we've got that. Right, well, we're going to have to do something then. Right, go to blocks. We're going to the blocks. We're going to start building more of the game so that we've got more than 3 screens. And we're going to make it so that you only have those 5 things. So we're going to have to pick up the 5 parts of our sleigh, but they're going to be all over the place. Well, we can do this. Right, where's... That's our main block. No, don't worry about it, Martin. Don't worry about it. Right, let's go for a new block. Yes. Type will be... Right, it's platform, solid wall, ladder, border. What's for... No. I want a new platform. And you want a new type of platform. Paste that. We're going to have it as a red block, and it's going to be a deadly. Am I going to do... I don't want to reveal Christmas plans on here. I really don't. It's... As I've said before on the show, there are people that watch that aren't the people that talk. And I don't want to give anything away to those kinds of people, you know? Yeah. It's unfortunate, but they are out there. I'm going to put those 2 there like that. And now we've got some deadlies. This is going to be a hard room. Now we're going to create a new screen. So I'm going to say, this is our first screen. So right, at this point, that's where we can go down. 1, 2, 3. Right, that's where we go down. So if we have, like, let's say a block there, block there, and then that goes down to just a big pit or something. That would be very interesting, wouldn't it? Just a big pit underneath here. Right, I want something interesting to... Yeah, let's have some bricks. And this could be some kind of chimney or something that goes right down there. I think that would be interesting. Right. Gonna make a big building here. Hi JL, how you doing? We went around yesterday, mates over, and we're running a layout. Very cool. Yeah, the police helicopter's been out around here lately. It's not a great situation when you think about it. Alright, let's have some solids, just in case. We're making some interesting stuff going on here. We're going to have solids there so that you can't jump there. And go for that as well. There we are. Right. This is an interesting room just because I want to make it weird. At the bottom of this is going to be all of this. And I'm going to make it so that we can have it looking like it's got waves or something. Right, let's do that. Right, go to blocks. We need to copy this block, create a new one. Yes. Paste that there. Yes. Right, we're going to take out we can't. What I was trying to do won't work. Okay, that's fine. Let's make a let's make an icicle. But it looks like it's like melting at the bottom or something. Oh man, I'm just full of cold still. I hope you guys are having a better day than I am. Ugh. Well, Jen apparently is. Yeah, apparently not. Right there. We've got a dripping thing now. Go back to this. This is our new dripping platform. So it looks like underneath these ice things it's melting. I like that. I like that as an idea. Oh man. There we go. It's all melting. We're melting, we're melting. Right, let's put the screen 3 into the map. That's our main one, yeah, so we're going to go here. Right, let's test the game. Right, if we drop down here, we should... Oh! Oh, that's interesting. We can't. We don't drop down. That's interesting, isn't it? Ah, Andy Scrooge is in. Right, we need to change the events. Player control. I'm going to come back. If key 4 if again goes out. Hang on. If x is less than or equal to 25, let x equal 2. Animate. End if. Screen down. Right. That should be it. End if. Error. Oh, that's interesting. If can go down doesn't exist. All right, we need to check. We need to check. We need to. Guys, I am dead on my feet. I don't think we're going to be getting any Christmas videos. I can't. I haven't finished editing the video for Christmas or the Game of the Year for 1989, and I feel dead on my feet. Oh dear. I think I'm going to finish editing Jen's video after I finish tonight. And the Christmas video will have to wait for next year, unfortunately. And I'll do the Game of the Year 1989 when I'm back from seeing my dad. Sorry guys, it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm just not well enough. Hey Spectre Space Chicken, how you doing, man? Right, we need to work out why can go down doesn't work as an if check in this. Yeah, can go up, can go down, can go left, can go right of functions. Oh. That won't work. If that's greater than or equal to, then that x equals to. If can go down, that should work. Oh. Yeah, Screndoon won't work. Screen down will. There we go. Right, let's try that. Test game. Right, give me 1 second, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, not 25. Give me a second. Player control 22. No, don't. You don't need to do it. You don't need to send anything, Martin. It's fine. Right, X22. Right, let's try this. Right, go to that. I am now below where that should be. Events. Why isn't it working? Why isn't this working? Oh. Have I miscounted? Is it 20? All I'm trying to do is make us drop down. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh look, there it works now. Okay. Well, it works. It's just going at the wrong point. Oh dear. Right. All I'm going to do is x equals 20. Take out the greater than equals 20. Only do it if we're onto that level. Test the game. Right. At no point is x equals 20, apparently. Oh, we just jumped upward. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. All I want to do is be able to get us to drop down. Trying to go down the screen didn't work. Right, let's do this as well. If x equals... Sorry, no. If x is less than or equal to 1, if can go up, screen up. Let x equals 20. Animate, end if, end if. Now that shouldn't come into it at all until we put the way back up. There. We can't jump from there. Very interesting. We can't get up there. So at no point does that work. But we have dropped down, which is weird. Even though we shouldn't have. So we've got something working, but it's not working the way it's supposed to. Right. Okay. If x greater than or equal to 20, less than or equal to 2. Is it 19 or 18? Is that what it is? I think that's 17. X equals 3, I don't know. Try that. Test again. All I want to do is make it drop so that we can have a bigger game. If we can't do that, then we've got a problem because it's left and right only. And still can't do it. We had this problem with Roland Goes Rescuing, didn't we? Right, managed to jump. It shouldn't be working the way it is, but we've managed to jump. Right, check events. Why is this happening? I take that bit out. I don't think we need to set a line and print a message every time. It's pixels, isn't it? It's fucking pixels. It's not XY for the purposes of lines. This is bloody pixels. Right, give me 1 second, guys. I need to bring up how many pixels are on a spectrum screen. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. How how many lines on a ZX Spectrum screen. Otherwise, the y coordinates wouldn't be so many. 192 visible pixel lines ranged in 24 rows of 8 by 8 pixel blocks. So 23 times 8. $184. Right. If x is greater than or equal to 184, then x equals ridiculous 176. X equals, right, 16. We need to do it as 16. If x is less than or equal to 16, x equals 176. Try that. Right, I think that'll work. So try that, and then it might work, because then we won't be at the point where we're jumping at the top of the screen only. Right. Okay, that was interesting. We now jumped at the right point. Oh, that was very interesting. Okay. Yeah. See that? Right. That, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. It is. It's bloody lines instead of blocks. Okay, that's fine. We can have a line by line for detection. That's cool. We can work with that. Okay. Right, take 6 out, so it's 176. 168. And for this, it should be 8. Well, let's make 9. Try that. You really shouldn't be sending. I appreciate it, Martin, but you really shouldn't. Always treat yourself first. There we go. Right. We're now not jumping that high and jumping up. Will this work? If I drop down to here. No, it won't work. Are we not using the bottom? Are we not using the bottom of the screen? Okay, give me 1 second. I need to change the border. Game initialization. What's the border color? 2. Let's set it to 2 so we can see the border. Otherwise, I might not be doing this correct at all. 1. Yeah, no wonder. There's an entire set of things below us. There's an entire set of pixels at the bottom of the screen that we are not touching, and I'm trying to detect us moving into them. That's why it's not working. So, player control. Right. If x is greater than or equal to 166, 162. Let's try that. If x is 162, I think that should work. And then we don't have to go too far. Like, we are not jumping upward there. That's just not doing it. It's not doing it at all. So, there we are. We did it. And it only does it if we can go down. Bloody amazing. There we go. Right. Okay, go back to the screen layouts for this one. I really do appreciate it, but you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't, man. Let's see if this will work. Try that. Right, see if I can land. Right, test game. I don't know what those sounds were about. Right, move down to here, drop. Right, here we end up. We can't land on those. That's interesting. We can't. There. Let's get up there. Oh! There, some of them are impassable. Okay. That's interesting. Yes, that one's impassable, and we can't get up to the top. We can't land there. What coding language is? Hi, some guy. This is Arcade Game Designer for the ZX Spectrum. Very old computer. This one, the code, the designing tool is from 2018 now. Right, we need to change the screen layout. We can't get up there. So if we put that there, we might be able to do it. Test the game again. I need to test going back up, you see. And that's not letting me test anything because... Okay, why? There. Weird. We can't jump. We can't... It won't give us the space to get back up. Ooh. Okay, that's not meant to happen. That's not meant to happen at all. Events. Player control. Right. If x is less than or equal to... Let's say 14. And that should be 9. Hi, Krista. How are you doing? Try that. So that we drop into the correct positions. Test the game. Right, we're definitely doing that. We're definitely jumping up at the right point now. Watch this. We get up to there and jump and we test. And it does work. But we pass through. We pass through and end up back. So we're getting there. It's starting to work. Player control. Right. X equals 156, 154. Try that. No. Yeah, maybe. Let's say 150. But X would automatically then be... And it would automatically flip us. Nine, and then switch that to 10 so we don't end up flipping either side of it. What I'm trying to do is make sure that these don't trigger each other just by dropping or jumping. Test the game. Right, we don't jump at the top of the screen. We fall, land. We don't jump at the top of the screen again. Okay, well that's a problem then. How am I supposed to get back out? You see what I mean? We can't. It's not jumping. Edit. This is the annoyance. We've got to make this work, otherwise it's not going to. And it's a bit annoying. Right, let's try it here. If when I'm spending some time with family, will I be gaming too? I don't know yet. I honestly don't know. If x is... When we jump, if x is less than or equal to 8, if can go up. Screen up. Let x equals 150 animate and if else actually jump. Try that. So now it'll only work on key 3 if I take out the rest of this. Right, yeah. You've been to Hornby. Nice. Right, let's take all that out. All right. Okay, so that's the checks for all this, that, and the other. This is if key equals 3, which is basically if jump. If jump and x is less than or equal to 8 and can go up, flip the screen up, else just jump. Try that. Test. Right, that jumps, so we still jump. Don't have all your sleigh, blah, 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 drop down, jump, and we can't go up. Why can't we go up? Look at that. Right. So we still haven't quite got it. To 14. Let's say 16. Try that. Test the game. Drop. Oh, that. Ooh. That was it. Right. It does work. It does work. But we end up flipping. That's. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we've ended up with an interesting situation here, haven't we? Because I don't want it to do that. But we can now flip down, which is, at least there's that. I can live with the problem of it going the other way. I can live with the problem of it going, causing us to flip if we jump at the top of the screen. It's a bit of a bug, but it's not too bad. There we are. We've got. Oh yeah, we're not supposed to stand on that because that's a bad thing. Okay, we got an interesting. Ah, the night gallery is still good. Fantastic. You like Tales from the Crypt? Oh, so many people talk about Tales from the Crypt, and I have never actually seen it. It's one of those situations. Where's my back? Oh, there. So yeah, right. We've got this working, kind of. I'm going to save at this point. Save state 1D. Right. So now we've got 5 objects to move about. This one, it just doesn't work. We've got 5 objects. One that starts in room 2, starts in room 1. This one needs to change. We start in room 3. Let's set where we're going to put it. There. Okay. Right, test the game. Let's try this. Make sure that it's all going to work. Right, we need to pick up all 5 pieces. That's okay. That's not going to work for me. Right, we need to change the map. 1, 0, 2. Right, we start there. Test game, go in. Yeah, this is not going to work. Right. Right. Events. Can I tell which room we're in? Can I tell which room we're in? Do we know which room we're in? Is there a possibility of working on screen? Global variables contain the current number screen. Screen, okay. Right, player controls. Right, for the jump command, if screen is greater than 2. Yeah, that's that if. Okay. Yeah, that works. They need an else jump there as well, otherwise it won't work. Yeah, okay. Then if to end if to else, and if. Okay, that should work. Screen is greater than. No, we don't have Dragon Ball Man anymore. We used to for a while. Oh, now we can't jump at all. Okay, that didn't work. Oh dear. Why didn't that work? We haven't got an end if. Oh, that's interesting. So I've missed an end if. Else jump. I've missed an end if, even though I don't know where. Try that. We can now jump again. And at the top of the screen, we don't jump. We don't flip screen. Which is good. We do jump there. That's good. We are starting higher than I'd expect, but when we jump in, but we can work on that. There we go. Right, so that's good. So we should still be able to do the jump that we need to pick up the sleigh piece over here. Yes. Oh, thank frickin' goodness. There we go. There we go. Ha ha! Oh my goodness. Ha ha! Right, we're getting somewhere. Right, we're getting somewhere now. Right. Okay, we're starting to make progress. Line 0, column 1, message 1. I want to put that back in on the main loop. That line equals 0, let column equals 0, Message 1. Try that. Go in. Yeah, Santa's Christmas Bender. Don't have all your sleigh. Santa's Christmas Bender. There we go. We're going to wrap some presents. My goodness. There we go. Right, at least that's working now. So we need some more screens. We need to make this difficult for, for people. And I have a need to make this very, very difficult. Okay, go for screen layouts. Right, this one is going to be where we need to try and jump out of here. It's going to be fun. I need a new block. It's a platform. Create block, yes. And it's going to be red, yes. And it's going to be some kind of yeah, right. Basically, it looks like it's going to be some kind of bracket. There we go. And that's a platform. Right, go back into screen layouts. I'm going to put a bracket here. Okay, and I need another block. Copy that. Create another one. Yes. Paste it. Yes. Flip horizontal. Oh, we can't. We can't flip horizontal. That's interesting. Oh, well. Well, I'll just do it this way then. Yeah. Right, that's a block. Another platform. I want one on the other side, you see. You won't send me anything extra. Thank you. I just get it. It's a weird thing. I don't know why I do it, but I get a little iffy on things. It's just I really feel like people should treat themselves first and foremost. There we go. So that's that. Now the chimney is on here, so it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another one. Right. Go to here. Right. I want this to be a huge chimney that's impassable for the most part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another one like that. If I go to no, don't change the screen. Previous screen. Yeah, I am on the correct line. Yes, I am. Okay. Right, if I do this, this should work out quite nicely. There we go. So we've got this chimney, and it goes right the way down to the bottom. Right. Want that one there, and then like that. Just this has got to be the weirdest thing we've ever done in terms of working out where to place things. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Right. I'll take that one out and that one out. Then you're gonna have to try and jump. That'll be fun. Hi James, how you doing? Right, let's put it. Yeah, we got horrible looking carpet on the bottom. Really horrible looking carpet on the bottom. Need a bird's nest if there's Jimmy. Yes, probably will. We now need a thing that's brick but passable, because we haven't got any of those blocks. We need brick but passable. Excellent. So we're going to have, let's say, a green brick. Santa will have to fight a marauding pigeon. I like your style. This is hideous, isn't it? That kind of works. Yeah, I'll take that. It's a horrible looking block, but it'll work, and it should be platform. Right, let's do this. Screen layout. How hideous is this? Very. I like a lot. Yes, I do. Right. That is the most horrible looking thing I've ever drawn. And I kind of like it. Yes. This is hideous. I love it. It's brilliant. It's hideous. Hideous, yes. Right. Yes, that's certainly something. Oh, what? Why am I doing this with my life? Because it's fun. That's why. As I said earlier, since a few people have joined since, there will not be a Christmas episode this year for GameHammer. I have run out of time due to the fact that I've been under the weather so much. It's really screwed me over. And it's just as simple as that. I have been horribly screwed over with illness and haven't had time to finish it. So, unfortunately, that's the situation. We will have the Game of the Year for 1989 in January, but this will be the last until January, basically. It's just how it is, unfortunately. Right, screen 4, there we go. Maybe over the illness, yes, thank you. It's been one of those years. That's just, everything's awful. 1, 2, 3, 4, right underneath. Right, we need to set some sprite positions on this. Create sprite, yes. Our guy will start there. Sprite positions again for the previous. Yes, there it is. Right, we need to create a sprite for the previous. Our sprite will start there. Okay. Hi Miller, how you doing? Let's program the living daylights out of some games. Yes. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it, but please treat yourself first. Really, seriously, treat yourself first, man. Right, I'm going to put in a guy here, and he's going to be a type 1. And another guy over here, who will be a type 3. And hopefully he'll be okay. There. Right, let's try that. Test the game. Right, drop down. Oh, he doesn't go far, but he is deadly. Oh, that's interesting. He's now that's not going to go well for me at all, is it? Because now he's legitimately in the way. That's no good. Right, we have to move him. How can we do this? Sprite positions, go back to this one. Right, we need him to be somewhere else. It's not going to work. It will work if he's a type 1. Just stand him there and let him go up and down and he'll be fine. Okay, try that. Test the game. Because then he's a big issue for trying to get up and down. Yeah. Yeah, he's fine. Look at that. He goes all the way. Doesn't quite do what I wanted, but he goes all the way. Right, screen layouts for this one. Yes. Switch that to that. Test the game. This should work. He only goes to there, and he will get in the way if we try to fall. Yeah. So he's going to be an issue for anyone going down, because you've got to go a certain route. But he's not for anyone coming back up, because you can jump over him. Screen layouts for this one. That needs to be one down, because it was too high. That'll work. Right. Go to sprite positions for the next screen. Right. We need a new guy. Yes, create a sprite. And he goes right up and down the middle. And that's legitimately all he is supposed to do. Type 1. Yeah, create another one, another sprite. Yes. And he will be a type 2. And he'll just be on there. Okay, objects. Right. Still got only the few objects. Right. Position this right here. And okay, and sprite positions N or another guy. Great, yes. Another guy over here, and he's going to be another one of these, type 1. Right. Save the game at this point. 1D1. Okay, let's try this. I think we're all right with this. Let's do this. Right. So we go this way, and there's the first one that we need. That one got us, but at least we got the part. Oh, yeah, I forgot some of these are deadly. Haha! Oh, that's interesting. He can't get back out of there. Well, we'll have to move those then. That's no good. Right, screen layouts. He can't get back out of where we needed to be. So, get rid of those. Let's make this a little more difficult as well. Turn that one red. And turn this one white. Turn that one blue. That should be interesting. Oh, I like this. Right, just put a red one here as well. Right, let's try this. Okay, Santa's Christmas Bender. Jump. That. Jump. Yeah. Right, we can get out of here now, you see. Right, drop down, and as he goes past... Oh, nope, that didn't work. We can't take this quick route. We have to go over this way. I'm kind of liking this game now, you know. Right, there we go. Right, jump up. That didn't work at all. We can get it from there, though, which makes it difficult, which is fun. Makes it a bit more of a challenge. down here. There's our next one over there. And drop. Why didn't that... Oh. Map. Why didn't it work? We've got a 3 down to a 4. Why didn't it work? Test the game again. Yeah, Christmas markets these days aren't Christmas markets. They're just, let's sell knickknacks. And we can't drop down. Why not? Okay. If key 4, if can go down, if x is greater than or equal to 162, screen down at x equals 10, animate, and if else jump, and if kill seems logical. Yeah, it's about the only logical thing in this game. Right, we have just created a system where down equals jump, but maybe it'll work. Yeah. Okay, we went down, and I'm not entirely sure how, but at least it worked. Did I accidentally just pick up the... Right, and object positions. Right, where's one that starts in 4? Yeah. Positions. There. Try that so that the robot doesn't pick this up. What's that green item in the chimney? Is it a robot beetle? It's a kind of spinning wheel thing. It looks a little bit like a sweetie and a little bit like a beetle. Right, if we go to here, you don't have all your sleigh, so we can't leave. So let's go down. Yep, that worked. Down, and there, now it's working. Oh, ooh. Right. Right, we can't actually get to that thing up there. Which is fine. We'll work that out. It does seem to be working again now, though. Oops. Santa fell all the way down and died like a git. A bit like a sweetie, a bit like a beetle. We'll call it a sweetle. I like that. Right down and right there. Right there. Now, can we get back out of here? That is the biggest question. Oh, we have to be careful. Wow, this is... No, we can't. We can't get back out. Okay, we need to change the screen. So, we need to change the screen. This needs to go down by about 1, maybe 2. Put that there. Remove that. Where is that one? There. Put that to there. Take that out. There. think that'll be okay. Right, we now need some others. But I want to put some deadlies. Just to make it difficult. This is supposed to be a tough game. Not a massively tough game, just enough of a challenge to be a challenge, essentially. Right, we can get out now. Kind of. We will die horribly, but we can get out. That's the point. There you are, see? We can get out. For that to go past, drop to there, there, and there. Down and down and down and down. Right, now we get over to here and up. Whoop. Oh, that train tried to kill us. It's a choo-choo bastard. it's a smelly butt. It didn't like us, did it? No, it did not. Try that. Test game. Right, let's try this. Right, let's try and complete this. Jump. There we go. Jump. Yes. Okay, then we're getting somewhere now. Right. Do 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 do. Ho ho! Oh ho! That did not work out well for us. Jump to that. Jump that. Grab that. Yes. I am kind of cheesing it a little bit to do this, but fourth part, there we go. All right. And down. We have to be very careful. Right. Come on, Cheezel McDiesel, we can do this. Yes. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh dear. Right, I accidentally just killed Santa. But if we jump back up the top. Well done, you've collected enough parts for your sleigh to go home. Christmas is saved. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting there. Texts. Next text, next text, next text. Right. Next text. There we are. Right, this is the one we need. Right, most of this needs to be changed to there. Yes. Right, we're going to start changing some of this. What a bunch of naughty boys. Help Santa collect the sleigh. No, sleigh, not Selig. Sleigh. Parts that have been scattered over the land. So he can get to the passport office and go home. How's that? Right, Santa's sleigh has been stolen while he was on his holidays. A naughty chop shop has cut it to pieces. What a bunch of naughty boys. Help Santa collect the sleigh parts that have been scattered over the land so he can get to the passport office and go home. There we go. Yeah, I hope Patrick's okay as well. It's unlike him to not be here for this much time. But hopefully he's okay. Right, Santa's Christmas bender. Santa's sleigh has been stolen while he was on his holidays, and naughty Chop Chop has cut it to pieces. What a bunch of naughty boys. Help Santa collect the sleigh parts that have been scattered over the land so he can get to the passport office and go home. Select controls to start. Keyboard, cancel joystick, Sinclair joystick. Right, there you go. So, can we do this? Can we make this work? Can we do this? Jump. There we go. Jump over that. Be very careful. Right, and jump across. Got that. Jumped there. Oh! We got hurt! Oh no! Two sleigh parts. And down we go, there it is. We've got all the bits. No, we haven't. Oh no! Santa died horribly. Oh no! It kind of works. The game works. So I'm actually quite happy with what we've got. I'm going to save the state again. Right. Let's have a look at the screen layouts again. We do need some more, and some screens shouldn't have a thing on it. So just let's have an extra screen. Right, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, okay. Right, let's create one that goes to the left of this. Let's have some. Horrible, horrible Christmas carpet. And then some bricks. And then we'll have a brick bit there just to kind of set an outdoor feel to it. Or perhaps not outdoor, you know. And then we'll have a giant snow area or an ice block so we can't pass. I want this to be the edge of the game, basically. It's not going to be a huge game, but it is going to be hopefully a fun game. You know? Patrick's been posted on Facebook. Well, at least he's all right then. At least he's okay. That's the main thing. Right, turn that off. Right. Yeah, I can't blame him. I can't blame him for that. Right, let's do this. Let's have blocks. I need some blocks. I need a new block that looks a bit like wood. Go to red. Turn the brightness off. Turn the brightness down. That kind of looks interesting. And create another one from the other side. Yes. This is the outer side of the wood. this slightly duller than that. I'm trying to make this look like wood grain, essentially. I mean, it's not great, but it'll look like something. Let's turn the ink black and the paper red. That's kind of interesting, yeah. Go to the previous one. No. In a second, I'll get back around there. Right, where's the other one? Right, turn the ink black and the paper red. Oh, yeah. I think the performance in this game is getting a bit wooden. That is terrible, and I approve. I definitely approve of that. That's funny. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that kind of works. I like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this works. Okay. That actually looks pretty good, yeah. Every hour's 1 hour on GameHammer. Yes, it is. Right, go to here, create another block. Right, we need green now. And I pressed the wrong button. So green, right, brilliant. Right, darken it down a bit. Let's have the idea of this is to make it so that we have the idea of leaves, but not necessarily everywhere. Jenny's there. Say hi for me. Jen's asleep at the moment. She went to bed early because we've both been really under the weather from this freaking illness that's been going around. Right. That kind of works. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Right, let's see. Create screen layouts. Right. It's not going to be brilliant yet because we're going to replace some of these with different types of leaves in a moment with different blocks. But for the moment, I'm just going to fill in the tree so that we've got a tree looking thing. There we are. Right. It's leaves. Yes. Normal people don't make Chernobyl blocks. No. I've just realised we also need to go through to the wood because the wood, unfortunately, needs to be impassable because I'm putting this at the edge of the game to stop people getting through. Solid wall. Right. Go back through again. Where's the other bit of wood? Yeah, that needs to be solid wall. The grass, however, can be the leaves even can be platform. That's fine. Copy that to clipboard, create another one. Yes. Paste it in. Yes. Why can't I flip it horizontally? That would be so much nicer. That kind of works. Ah, actually, I kind of like that. Is that, yeah, right. That could be a platform as well. Okay, right, go back to the thing. Right, we've got a new leaf now. New type of leaf. Yeah. Turned over a new leaf. Yeah. Occasionally there's different leaves. It's crap, but it kind of works, you know? Now we've got different leaves. Okay. That's the edge of the game, so we can get to there. And let's put some more blocks in here and there. Let's have a look. Right. And go to objects. Right, this one starts at 2. Position. Oh, it's that one. No, we're going to change that one. This one now starts in position and 5. Oh yeah. Hi Tim, how you doing? Right, save here. Save the state. That's Chris with Bender 1D3. Let's try testing the game. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Put on the map. We haven't put the map on. That would be yes. Right, test the game. Right. Pick up that. Yeah. Aye! We got 1 death already. How fantastic. Right, jump to there. Yeah, right. Okay, we did that, yeah. Up to there. Run back. Okay. Nothing else in there that we need to know. Grab that one. And down here. Yeah. Oh, oh, get bound past that. Go this way. What? What? How did I pick that up from over there? That was a bit weird. I should have had to come up to here to get that, but it just did it. Strange. Very strange. Okay, well, we'll sort that out in a minute. Oh! Dead again. Oh, we've got 1 more life to try and get the final thing. Over, over. Got it. Ah! Ha ha ha! Ho ho ho! Ho ho! Okay, let's set the object that we had a problem with. Starts at 5. Why did it? Should be there. I don't know why we got it earlier. Right. Save the game from here. Technically, we've got a game that works, which is great. But when we look at our map, there are areas where we can wander around and it doesn't work. So I want to set something that stops us going any further on the left, something that stops us going any further on the right, and a couple down here as well. So that's what we want to do. Okay, screen layouts. Let's go to this. See, this one, we need to stop anyone going further than this on the right-hand side. Otherwise, there's no point. So I'm going to create a new one here. Yes, and that's going to be a follow-on from all of this. Right, that's where that line was. If we go back, yeah, it is. Right. That's the line, that's the line. I'm going to make sure that no one can get outside of here. Screen. So, looking forward to your Christmas dinner. So am I. I'm looking forward to mine too. I don't have to cook this year. My sister's cooking, which is interesting, different. Normally I cook, or at least I help. I'll probably end up helping. You know, how can I not? But it's going to be different. Let's put it that way. Right, let's build this up from here. Weirdly, this year I haven't made a Christmas cake. Normally my mum would phone me and ask if I've made one, and because she's no longer here, I forgot. And it's the little things like that that really hit you. It was an odd experience when I realised what had happened. But, you know, what can I do? These things had happened. But yeah, that was weird. Right, let's build this tree. I'm going to have a tree up here as well. Don't like Christmas cake or pudding? Weird. Why, are you a communist? It is sad, but I didn't realise until too late that that's what had happened, you know. There we go. Let's go back to that one. There we go. Sad old git food. It's not sad old git food. It's got some areas in here just to have something decorative in here. All I'm trying to do is make a map situation where you can't go anywhere. Yeah, that works. Okay. Technically we need sprite positions in here. So let's create a sprite, yes, for the starting position of our guy. Yes. Create another one. Yes. That will be type 2. Create another one. Yes. It's type 3. And final one. Yes. And he'll be type 1. Go up and down. Okay. That's the game. We go in. We should now not be able to walk off the right hand side of the screen. Oops. Yeah, we now can't walk off the side of the screen. And you also can't jump up the top of the screen either. Okay. Sprite positions. This one needs to be there because otherwise he won't go up and down all the way. Right, we're getting somewhere now. Let's have a think. Map. This one needs to have a block on the end. So let's go back to screen layouts. Yes. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 up from here is that block at the top. Block at the top. Okay. Right. Go back in. Right. Create a new one. Yes. Right. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Right. And let's have some green. As if there's a tree. I like the idea of using the trees to make this as bad and impassable as we can. Your COVID stomach's healed. Oh, good. I've had a lot of trouble with COVID as well. It's been, I don't like it. It's awful. But what can you do? We've all ended up suffering from that frickin' disease. Holy crap. And to think some people thought it wasn't bloody real. Like, Good grief, man. Well, we didn't all decide to just give up our part of our lives for our laugh. There you are. Right, that's kind of working. Yeah, okay. Got the wrong way around. And more leaves. Loads more leaves. Right, I'm just going to try and fill this in as best I can, so that we end up with a fun tree-looking thing. It looks atrocious, but all I'm doing is blocking off the game so that you can't go outside the bounds of it, accidentally or on purpose. And then once that's done, we're pretty much done with the game, and we can all enjoy it to our heart's content, and I'll be happy. Right, we also need, we know that, right, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, there we are. Right, that is that one, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the weird looking thing? What's the weird carpety bit? There we are. There we are. Right. Now we need some floor. Let's have some floor. Horrible looking green floor. There we are. Horrible looking floor with a bit of death in the middle. Let's put some death in it, just because. There we are. Right, can I have some blue? That works. There we are. Right. Screen 7, map. Screen 7 should go here. Yeah, that works. No, it doesn't. No, it really, really frickin' doesn't it? Okay, well, that'll do anyway. Test the game. It doesn't quite line up, but it's good enough. That. Oh, that's interesting. Why didn't that work? Okay, why didn't that work? That's weird. It should have. We set it. Why isn't 7 working? I'd like to go past jump. We did set it on the map. 7 is there. Oh. Oh. Got in the wrong place. We ended up in the wrong place. Right. Test the game. Yes, we had to make it so that you couldn't get past. Yeah. Right, give me a second. There. There we are. And we can't land. We can't go down from here. That was it. That's an impressive tree. Thank you. Right, we're going to save again. Save the states. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Replace that. Right, check the map. Right, we need one that's here. So there's a hole there, and then it goes down. If we go to here, right, there is a hole here. 4 in, and then 1, 2, 3. Actually, just stop there. Right, 4 in from there. And create a new one. Yes. creating something there. Well, hi, Next Text. How are you doing? This is a ZX Spectrum. Right, let's do this. We're going to have some dangly stuff to make it look like it's melting. Oops, no, that's the wrong place. This is a ZX Spectrum from 1982. Little old, but a lot of fun. There we go. So that's melting there. Right, our question now, when I go to the map and set it there, is what's below it? A tree. So we need a tree and to block off movement to the other side. Okay. So we need tree stuff at the bottom. Okay. That's perfectly fine. We can work this out. There we are. Right. Right, we've got the tree there, so it'll match up, but we want to make sure that we can't get to that by essentially destroying the option. So if I start building something that's hideous over here, like some kind of horrible building that just goes up like that, and down and down and down and down and down and down and down, like it's some horrible looking thing. Do Wi-Fi extenders work? Yes. I have to use them a fair amount for work because of, well, all the stuff that I do. So yes, they do work, but you've got to have them set up just right, and they should actually not only extend Wi-Fi but make it more effective in your house, because they essentially create a intermeshing network. What is this thing? Who knows? Who freaking knows? Right, I want something that is falling off the bottom. On the bedrooms had bad Wi-Fi. It should have better Wi-Fi now. It really should. Why am I building this? Because it looks weird, and weird is good. Do I like jelly babies? What about licorice? I like both, but I shouldn't eat them. Just one of those things. I really shouldn't eat them. It's one of those things. I'm going to build the tree up through here, so that we can't go any further up. Although actually, that should be more brickwork up there. Like that. Yeah, that works. Right, we're trying to make it so that the entire side is blocked off. Just because it should be. So we don't have to build any more game. It's an old technique, but it is effective. Really big trees. And basically, I've built Yggdrasil. But if we can make this work, then that's great. Add some extra texturing with different types of block. There we go. Right. Okay. Screen 8, according to this map, is next to screen 3. So let's have a look at screen 3. Screen 3 only has a way over at the bottom, these two here. So we need to add a little bit there, like that. And then there. And that's all we need. Okay, Test the game. Let's do this. Go in. Jump over. The easiest way to get to that screen is to drop down. Oh, it's not, because you can't get through from this side. Of course you can't. You have to drop down. Here we are. Right. Here it is. This is that screen. Okay. So if we go over like that, yes, we're here. And we drop down. And that one we can't drop to. Oh! Are we at the bottom? No, we're not at the bottom. Why can't we drop? Bit weird. Again, it's not dropping, even though it should be. Why isn't it dropping? I don't know. But we can then come over to here, and that will let us get there. And can we jump up to it from here? I don't think we can. Because that's kind of the point, isn't it? We can't get there. Ah! Can we? Yes, there we can. Yes. And then you can't jump back down. And I don't know why. Why can't we go down? Oh well, that's a bit of an issue. I think it should go down. Alexa, Merry Christmas.
Christmas is just around the corner, and I can see a lot of Christmas trees from up here in the cloud. For my honest opinion, ask me if I like your Christmas tree.
Alexa, do you like my Christmas tree?
Wow. Your tree looks awesome, like really awesome. It's definitely the best I've seen today.
Thank you. That's quite nice. Right, we've got that. That side of the game is now sorted. So let's save and overwrite that. I am not saying that. I am not saying that, James. Fool me once. Right, that's blocked off. So we know that is. Right, this one's the other issue. Right, we could go. Yeah, okay, we need to go back to screen 3. Right. This is a big one. This is a big one. Right, it goes. It's. Yeah, and then it goes across. Okay, we're going to create a new screen. Yes. So from here, we need to essentially do as if we're on the other side of that thing. We're going to add all the way down. Basically all the way down. Let's just brick this area off as if we don't need it. Actually, no. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh. If we have all this pour out into here, that's cool. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. We'd never even get over to this side. That could be interesting, couldn't it? Okay. Almost like this is a pit of stuff. Molten stuff. And then everything above it would be melting. So you really don't want to come in here. Yeah, you don't want to be in this room. This room would be horrible to be in. But I suppose you could if you really wanted to. Block this off. Like that. And up like that. The floor is literally lava. It's a slag pile. There we go. Right, drop down. Melting blocks. Yeah, it's all starting to melt. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, these are all starting to melt. Right. Why even bother putting details in when we can just make the entire place freaking melt? Yeah, that's starting to melt. Ooh. Where's the where is it? And just for good measure, we'll have a couple of death blocks as well. Melt equals detail, yes. And I don't know how you get in there at all, but, you know, death. That screen line is death. Right, let's go and test the game. Right, we go this way, don't we? Yeah, that works. Oh, huh. Okay, we need to change this room here because that stuff doesn't quite go out, does it? Right, let's do this. Have it seep across. Yeah, there. Right. Do 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 do. There we are. Right, we'll have the rest of it start to melt underneath. Where's the melting bit? There it is. There you are. Right, that works. Right, map. The only one that's left now, because this is death above. So this one here, we need something across from it that will let us essentially create a cavern. Let's create a cavern. Screen layouts, yes. Create a cavern from here. Right, the only thing that we have on the floor is horrible looking carpet stuff. Where's that exactly is lava coming from here? It's brought in from somewhere else. That's it. They import it for heat. They're trying to melt out this area to get it warmer. Yes. Honest. That's all it's for. It's not for nefarious purposes. No. No, 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 no. Couldn't possibly be for nefarious purposes. No, no. They're all very good people here. Don't ask questions. Oh dear. The things we come up with. Yes, geothermal heating turned up to 11. Absolutely. There we are. Right. And just for good measure, we'll have some blocks here and there, just to give something to do in here, visual interest. And one or two more. There we are. Right, screen 10. Let's put the map in. Right. Save. Save the game. We're now going to save the game. Yes, replace, and finally change some object positions. Right, that one starts in 5. That's fine. This one does not start in 1 anymore. It starts in 9. And I'm going to put it somewhere very, very difficult to get. There you are. Test game. Nice. Doesn't. Oh, I moved the one that I didn't want to move. Okay, we'll put it back in a minute. Alright, let's move over to here. Okay, that was... Right. Basically, I don't want them to be in the core areas. I want them to be somewhere that's difficult to get to and difficult to pick up. So I'll probably move that one instead of the one that we just moved. Yeah. So this is going to be tough to get into and out of, you see? Right. So let's do objects. Next. No, I don't want to make another one. Next. starts in 2 position. Yeah. Position. Yeah, I want to put this one back over here. I want to put that there. Position for this one. No, position. I want it to. I'll keep pressing the wrong button, you see. Right, I want that there so that it's a difficult one to catch, but it's fun. Edit this one. The position of this one. Yeah, that's fine. Does Santa die in contact with water in this game? As in the game with the wizard who's never. Oh, sorcery! No, Santa doesn't die on contact with water. I'm going to leave that one there. Next, this one in position. Yeah, I don't want that one there. Check position. Yes, let's put that somewhere interesting. It's going to be there. Starts in Roman 0. No, this shouldn't. Five. Yeah. Yes, I want to put this one in here. Yes. Put that there. Okay. Yeah, that one's fine now. Okay, save the game now. If we save the game now, replace that, test the game. Okay, this should be the final part. If this works and we can do all these, then we're done. Right, Santa's Christmas Bender. Santa's sleigh has been stolen while he was on his holidays, and naughty Chop Shop has cut it to pieces. What a bunch of naughty boys. I'm going to change that to a dodgy Chop Shop. Helps, because I don't like having naughty in 2 sentences that run on. Help Santa collect the sleigh parts that have been scattered over the land so he can get to the passport office and go home. Keyboard. Here you go. Right, if we jump to the passport, you haven't got all your sleigh, so we can't leave. Okay. Right. Oh. Right. Before we go any further, I've just realised we need to set some sprite positions. Next, that one's got stuff in, that one's got 1 in. Let's have another one in here. Create another one, another sprite, yes. Yeah, type 1. Okay, next. That one has some good ones. This one. We should start there. So this one doesn't have anyone, so we have to create a Santa starting position. At the very least. Yes. And create another one. Start create sprite, yes. Should be a train this time. Step 2. Next. Yep, that one's perfectly fine. Although actually, let's create another one because this will be funny. Yes. Well, actually, it won't be funny. It'll be challenging, and that's the point. Yeah. Type 1. Next. This one doesn't have any starting position, so we need a Santa starting position, which will be there in the corner. Next. This doesn't have a Santa starting position. It needs one. Yes. Which will be over here. We need a starting position for Santa basically on every screen. Create a starting position. Yes. Which is there. We now need a new sprite, because otherwise what's the point? We need type 1 and another type 1, yes. Type 1, okay. Next, Santa starting position, which will be there. And I'm back to 0. Okay, this should work now. It's a splendidly silly game. That's the idea, yes. Hang on, cancel. Go back to text. Right. Here it is. Right. Try this one. A dodgy chop shop. Right. That should do. Okay. Right. Save state. Save. Replace. Okay. Let's test the game. Right, a dodgy chop shop has cut it to pieces. What a bunch of naughty boys. There we go. Right, let's try this. We're going to try and finish the game now. If we can, that's great. This. Yeah, that's a room that's got nothing in it except for that piece, and it's not exactly great, is it? Not from our point of view. Why couldn't I fall? There we go. Still a bit bugged there, but never mind. Nothing in here. Oh! Test again. Now this is good because I can't beat it on my first attempt, which is exactly what we want to make sure happens. I don't want to beat the game on my first go. There we go. Right. Drop down. Yeah. Cute but silly little game. Yes, I love it. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. This has been a great little project to end the year on. I'm very happy. Ho 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 ho! Every time we get killed by that bloody train. Okay, this is interesting. We're going to have to learn the timings. Jump. There we are. Right, we're out the way of it. Jump and jump and jump. And avoid the red. Drop down. Across. Don't need to be in there. Okay. Now we've got to go back up. Jump and jump and jump and jump. We're on 3 parts. We need 5. There's one. We've got to be very careful here, though. Oh, the thing picked it up for us. That's not good. That's not right. That's not right at all. Where's the last piece? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Oh! Right. We know that we need to change some things. Sprite positions. N. Let's go to this room here. Right. Put that there. Okay. Go back to this. To make sure that that doesn't change. Direction. Put that there. Right. Save now and test the game again. If I can complete this game, then we're done, and I'll make it available. Test game. I don't know why it's making noises like that. There we go. Oh ho ho! That was not what I wanted to do, but it did happen. I should be able to drop it. I sometimes can't. It's very interesting. Anything in there? No, there's nothing in there. Oops. Just walk into the thing. Yeah, go for it. I've got no bloody lives, but okay. Up and up and up. Right, down again and across. Nothing in here. We don't need to be in that. Right, we need to go back now. Jump and jump and jump and jump and then jump again. Yeah, and up and up and up and over. Right, and across. Do we need to be in here? Yes. Right, this is going to be difficult. Oh ho ho! Oh ho! Right, there's the one we have to try and work on. And get everything else. So let's go down. Try and work on that one over there. Yeah. Oh, that's the one we needed to change. Sprite positions. This is the one we needed to change. Yeah. Just move it to there. And yeah, that should be okay now. If I move that one across, that should be fine. I need a death-o-meter for live game coding. I know I'm terrible at my own game. Surprisingly, I am not good at a game that I just made, and we all saw me do it. Right, let's try this. It should be possible to actually get this one now. Replace that, yeah. Right, let's try that again. If I can get this one, we should be okay. Oh my goodness. I suppose it's good that the developer of the game can't finish it on first attempt, because then it means that it's an interesting challenge. Well, I just fell into this lava there. Right, across and across. Oh, ho, ho! Okay, that's interesting. Right, wait for that. Jump to here. Oh, grab that. Yes! Oh, ho, ho! Lose a life to get back out, but that's not great. If that is how it works, then I shouldn't be relying on that. Can I get? Yes, I can. It's okay. Right. Okay. So we got that sleigh part. Any more up here that I need to deal with? I think there is. It's over here, isn't it? Oh, again, I did the same thing. Let's make this solid. Right. Try that. Right. Go this way this time, just to make sure that I can get them all. So we know that they're doable, because that's the point. Right. Oh, oh, okay, we need to try and change this. Right, let's make this empty and empty there. Try that. Come on, we can do this. Right, that goes straight through there, which is interesting. It's not meant to, but it's interesting. Jumped right into the sweetie, yes. Right, now it's got a bit of a longer time. So it is possible to... Okay, why can't I pick it up? Oh, don't do this to me, game. We were having such a good time. Why? Why, game? Why? I trusted you. I was so nice to you, and you smell. Why does it smell? Because. Yeah, the game. Okay, that's in the wrong place. Okay, objects. This one? No, that's fine. That's fine, because it's in an interesting place. That's the one. Okay, try that. It shouldn't be bugged, but here we are. Right. Why? Oh my goodness, why? Yeah, we just can't get it. What's going on? It worked where it was before. So let's put it back. Let's just put it back to where it was. Try that. Test the game. If it works, then it's fine. If it doesn't, then it's a problem. Past and jump, yes. There, we got it. Okay, that's good. Right, so there's nothing in here that we need now, is there? No. So actually, I might put it on just above that train there. That would be interesting if we could get that to work. Just to make it tough, you know. I want it to be... Yeah, the engine's unreliable. There's bugs all over it. That's the problem. Aish. Eecha, wow. It seems like we do have to collide with a very specific pixel, yes. That's the next one. We have 1 life left. We have to get the other parts with 1 life and no takebacks, no backsies. Down. Is there anything to be in here? No. Okay. Right, let's do this. Come on. Jump, jump. Down. Across. Nothing in there. We have 4 parts. Where's the 5th part? Where haven't I been yet? I actually can't remember where the 5th part is. It's not in there, but we know it's not in there. So, is it the one across here? Yes. Right. Oh, got it. Right. 5 parts, 5 sleigh parts. Jump back up. Well done, you've collected enough parts of your sleigh to go home. Christmas is saved. There we are. Right, text. Let's sort that bit out there. Right. Well done. Right. First of all. So the game works. Enough parts of your take out Christmas is saved. And can go home. There. Christmas is saved. There we go. There we are. Game over. And yeah, that's it. That looks about right. Oh. Right. There we go. And was there another text that was a bit off as well? Actually, that one's fine. Right, let's save this for the as a snapshot. Save, replace. Right, we now need to create this cassette. New cassette as a tap file. Santa's Xmas Bender v1. Okay, dot tap. G to save the game. Enter file name Santa 2025. Create a basic loader. We're going to press record and then type yes. And now it's going to save, and then I'll make sure we test it on Fuse, which is the other ZX Spectrum emulator I've got, so that we know that's all going to work. But for the most part, I think we're done. And then I'll make this available as a thing from GameHammer, and we'll have a game. A Christmas game for people to enjoy. It's not big, it's not clever, but it's probably the most difficult game that I've created so far in terms of platformers. because you've actually got to pay attention to where you're jumping and where you're landing. So that'll be fun. Oh, I think people will enjoy that. I'll have to play this on the real Spectrum, yes. Well, I'm saving it as a TAF file, so I can. I could play this on a real Spectrum, yes. But it won't be today. It'll have to be in January, because once this is tested on Fuse, that'll be it for the night. I've got to get Jen's Christmas message finished. And then that's it for me until next year. So, yeah. It's going to be a fun one, guys. I think people will enjoy it. I'll put it out and spread the word and all of that. And I hope you enjoy it, guys. But while this is safe, I want to say a real massive thank you to everyone who has hung around this year on the chat or interacted in some other way, like in the comment section or something like that. I've appreciated your company, really have. It's been a horrible year for the most part in terms of personal stuff, but you guys have made it nice. We've had some fun. Right, there. Eject that. There we go. Right, I'm going to quit this now. And now I'm going to open Fuse. It's been an interesting year, but you guys have made it fun. Hi Miller, how you doing? Sorry, not hi. You know what I'm on about. Thanks for the fun evenings there. It's been a true tonic. Merry Christmas, all the best. Yes, Merry Christmas to you too, and all the best for 2026, everyone. Just going to open up, where is it? Santa Xmas Bender v1.tapped today. Yes, let's do this. Open that. Here it is. This is Fuse. This is the other Spectrum emulator, and it renders in a slightly different way. So hopefully this will work on here. Let's try this. Keyboard. Here we are. Santa's Christmas Bender. If I go straight over to here, you don't have all your sleigh, so we can't leave. Right. Here we go. Right. Jump and across. Grab the Santa. Right. Down and down and down and join. Right. Across. 2 sleigh parts. Drop down. Drop across. Drop down and down and down and down. Oh, I was too eager. Guys. Oh. Right, wait for that. Jump. Jump. Over. Got that. Right, 3 parts so far. 3 farts, no blading. What? No. Might as well check in here. I know there's nothing there, but check anyway. Oh! We've got 1 life left and 2 parts still to get. This could be trouble. Find some trouble and make it double. Right, jump across. Yes! Oh! Landed on a bad thing. But it works, and that's it. Have an amazing... Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you again, JL. Guys, that's it for 2025. It's all working. I'm now going to upload this to my Google Drive, and I'll give you a link to download it from so that you can enjoy it too. Go back. GameHammer Live Game Coding. Stick it in there, yes. Retro Computers, Spectrum, and Santa's Christmas Bender V1. There we go. Uploading that. So, where is it? Santa's Xmas Bender V1. That's today. Yes. Share that. On with the link and grab a copy. Here we go. Download the game. There we go. There we go, guys. Have a great evening. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's certainly been an experience, hasn't it? Making a game in a few days is always a challenge, but I think that one came together really nicely. So if you have a Spectrum emulator or you don't, you can get Spectrum emulators from anywhere. There's all kinds for every operating system because Spectrum is a big thing. So I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Take care. Have a great Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll see you in 2026. But until then, I'm going to say thank you to our Patreon peeps. You can join them with the link below, but you don't have to. A like and a subscribe and a comment. They all go a really long way. Have a great Christmas. Happy gaming. See you in the new year. Bye. I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone who supports me on Patreon. Without you guys, I really couldn't continue making all of these shows. And if you'd like to join our fantastic Patreon heroes here, go over to patreon.com/Zoe Kirk Robinson. It really does help us out. Thank you so much, guys.